Welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Facebook lead ads leads to Google Sheets for travel agency. So I'm an owner of a travel agency business and I promote my business with the help of Facebook lead ads. And I manage data of all the new leads generated in my Google Sheets. Over here, what I want is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads, I want to add the data of the new lead generated in my Google Sheets. I want to add all the details. For that, I'm going to build a connection between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect without writing a single line of coding and programming skills. So if you want to learn about this automation step by step, for that, let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add Facebook lead ads leads to Google Sheets for travel agency. So as an owner of a travel agency business, I receive a lot of inquiries from potential travelers through my Facebook lead ads. I use Facebook lead ads to capture customer interest in my tour packages and seasonal offers directly from Facebook. I use Google Sheets to neatly store and manage all my leads data in one place, easy for follow-up and for the planning of my sales team. And I'm going to create this amazing automation between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'm going to show you how this automation will work in real time. Yes, for that, I'm going to generate a test lead with the help of Facebook lead ads. And after generating the test lead, I'm going to check whether automatically the lead details are added in my Google Sheets or not. Okay, so now let us generate a test lead. And for generating the test lead, I'm going to use Meta's lead ads testing tool. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to select the page. I have created a Facebook page on which I'm running my Facebook lead ads in the name of Voyage Ventures. So I'm going to select the page over here as Voyage Ventures. For the form, I've created a form in the name of Travel Inquiry Form. I'm going to select the form. After selecting the page and the form, I'm going to click on this Preview Form button. So this is the lead gen form with the help of which I'm going to collect my potential customers or clients' leads data. Okay, so over here it is asking for the travel destination first. So let's suppose for the travel destination, I'm going to write it as Goa. For the first name of my lead, I'm going to write over here as demo. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as lead as the last name. For the email address over here, I'm going to write it as demo@pabblytudes.com. Okay, and for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. It is asking for the city. For the city over here, I'm going to write it as none because I want to travel Goa. So I'm going to write the city as none, and for the state, I'm going to write it as Goa. Country is India. So for the country, I'm going to select it as India right over here. So I've selected the country. So this is the test details of my leads. You can see right here. I'm going to click on this continue button and then submit to do the test submission of the test lead. It says thanks, you're all set. This means now the test lead is now been generated. As now the test lead has been generated, I'm going to open my Google Sheets, and yes, you can see the record of my new leads data has been added in my Google Sheets. Travel destination Goa, first name demo, last name lead, email is demo@pabblytudes.com. This is the dummy mobile number, city was none, state is Goa, and the country is IN, that is India. So this is how this automation is going to work in real time. Whenever the new lead is going to be generated, automatically the data of the new lead details is going to be added in my Google Sheets. And we are going to create this amazing automation using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect. That is www.pabbly.com/connect. Then Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, on which you have two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, and to create a new automation in our Pabbly Connect account, we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. Firstly, we have to name the workflow and then select the folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as, I have named the workflow as Add Facebook Lead Ads Leads to Google Sheets for Travel Agency. After naming the workflow, for the folder on the left side of my screen, these are the folders from which I'm going to select this folder in the name of Workflows. And then I'm going to click on this Create button right here. Then a new workflow has been created, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first, in which for my trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Facebook lead ads. As whenever a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads by the potential customers or clients, I want the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that over here it says connect. I'm going to click on this button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection. Then it says connect with Facebook lead ads. I'm going to click on this button right here. It is asking for me to continue with this Facebook account. Yes, this is my Facebook account. I'm going to continue from here. And you can see that I've successfully authorized Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect. It was very easy for me to connect my Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect because I have already logged into my Facebook account on a new tab. Log into your Facebook account on a new tab and make the connection easier between Pabbly Connect and Facebook lead ads. Firstly, over here it is asking for me to select the page. For the page over here, I'm going to select it as Vogue Ventures because this is the Facebook page with the help of which I'm promoting my Facebook lead ads, okay, for my travel agency. Next, it is asking for the lead gen form. I have created a lead ads form in the name of travel inquiry form. So I'm going to select this lead gen form from here. This is the form with the help of which you're collecting your leads data. Okay. After selecting the page and the form, it says simple response. I'm going to toggle this button on as I want the simple response in my trigger and then click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Facebook lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a new test lead. And for generating a new test lead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Meta's lead ads testing tool. Yes, with the help of this tool, we can generate the test lead. Over here, the tool first asks for the page. For the page, I'm going to select it as Vogue Ventures right here. For the form, I'm going to select it as travel inquiry form. And as I've already generated a lead with the help of this form, it says you can only generate one lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing one in order to generate a new one. So as I've already generated a lead with the help of this form once, so firstly, we are going to delete the existing lead. For that, click on this delete lead button right over here. As I've done that, it says your lead has been deleted. Now I'm going to refresh this page from here. It is mandatory to first delete the lead and then refresh the page because with the form that you have created, you can only generate one test lead at a time. Okay, so you have to delete the existing one before creating a new one. So now after selecting the page and the form, I'm going to click on this preview form button right here. After selecting that, you can see right over here, this is the form that I've created using which I'm going to collect my leads data. Firstly, it is asking for the travel destination. So let's suppose for the travel destination over here, I'm going to write it as Mumbai. For the first name of my lead, I'm going to write it as test right over here. For the last name of my lead, I'm going to write it as lead right here. For the email address, I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com. Okay. And for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number right over here. Okay. Next, it is asking for the city. For the city over here, again, I'm going to write it as Mumbai right here. And for the state over here, I'm going to write it as Maharashtra. Okay, this is the state. And for the country, I'm going to select it as India right here. This is the country. Okay. After filling in all the test details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to generate the test lead. As you can see, it says thanks, you're all set. Now, as the test lead is generated, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my workflow over here and scroll down, and you can see the response of the test lead being generated has been captured in my trigger. Travel destination Mumbai, first name of the lead test, last name as lead, email as test@pabblytudes.com. This is the mobile number, city is Mumbai, state is Madhya Pradesh, country is IN, that is India. So as now the response has been captured over here in my trigger, now what I'm going to do is, as we have connected Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to transfer the data over here from my trigger to my Google Sheets right here. For that, I'm going to set up my action step, in which from my action application, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. An action event over here is going to be add new row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection. Then click on this sign in with Google button right here. It is asking for us to choose an account. Which account do we want to connect to Pabbly Connect? So this is the account right here. I'm going to select it. After that, it is asking for the permission for the account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button. And you can see Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly, it is asking for the spreadsheet, for which I'm going to select it as leads details, because this is a spreadsheet you can see I have created right here. I have created a single sheet in the name of sheet 1. So over the sheet, I'm going to select it as sheet 1. Then it is asking for the travel destination, first name, last name, email, phone number, city, state, and country. So these are the headers that I've created in my spreadsheet. You can see right over here. And under these headers, I'm going to create the record of my leads data. So now for the data of these fields, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on the field, the previous step, that is Facebook lead ads, new lead instant, is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. In the previous response, I have received my leads details, which I want to create a record of. It says travel destination. In this response, I have received the travel destination of my lead. So I'm going to select the data of the travel destination of my lead details from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, this data has now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for my first name, I'm going to map the data of the first name. And for my last name, I'm going to map the data of the last name. For the email address, I'm going to map the data of the email address. Phone number, I'm going to map the data. For the city, I'm going to map the data. State, I'm going to map the data right here. And lastly, for the country, I'm going to map the data. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. We have received a response, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Google Sheets, you can see the record of my new leads data has been added. Destination Mumbai, name test lead, email is test@pabblytunes.com. This was the mobile number. City Mumbai, state Maharashtra, country IN, that is India. So as you can see, the leads data has been kept as a record. This means that we have successfully connected Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum till now what we have done, trigger is Facebook lead ads new lead instant. As soon as a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients using Facebook lead ads, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. As I want to keep the record of the leads details in my Google Sheets, for that I've selected my action step as Google Sheets add new row, with the help of which the leads data is going to be added in my spreadsheet. And in this manner, I have built a connection between these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect for my travel agency. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.